Hello and welcome back to Greg's Game Room. Now you may have heard that Arcade1Up has announced a few new cabinets in Las Vegas at the CES show this year. Those cabinets included Final Fight, Golden Tee Golf, Space Invaders, Karate Champ, and Mortal Kombat. Hearing that announcement though, it got me thinking, what other games could Arcade1Up be releasing in the future? Now, we already know that one of them is going to be NBA Jam, and I also saw a Dig Dug, I think it was a bar top, maybe it was a wall mounted unit, and I came up with a list of Arcade1Up games that some people want, but you know, mostly this list is about what I'm looking for. I also have a list of honorable mentions and games that are very likely to come out that aren't going to be part of this list. One of them includes ms.pacman. I mean, we already know that they did a Pac-Man machine not too long ago, so I get the feeling that ms.pacman is probably coming. Another honorable mention on the list that seemed to pop up a lot is a game called NFL Blitz, and it's not really one of my more favorite games. So some other honorable mentions would include Time Pilot, Zaxxon, Spy Hunter, Mr. Do, Robotron 2084, Smash TV, and Donkey Kong Jr. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about my top 10 list of games that I hope that Arcade1Up comes up with. Alright, number 10 is Track and Field. Now, I remember playing Track and Field back in the day. Believe it or not, it was at a Walmart, and the Walmart had a foyer, and I would spend a lot of time just playing the games right there. And you remember how you used to take like a pen or a pencil and you'd like tap back and forth to try to hit the buttons a lot faster? I probably injured myself for no reason doing that, but yeah, Track and Field would be a lot of fun. I think it's a popular enough game to be on this list.
11.09 seconds.
I love this game. Go, 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 go. Oh, I did it! Yes! Look at that. Oh my gosh, this has got to be a world record. Yes! Third in the world. The whole world, not just, you know, off this game. Definitely the entire world. Go, 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 go. Come on, come on. We gotta get 70. I don't think I did it. Oh, just barely. All right, now let's see if we can get the bird. You just gotta hit the javelin straight up in the air. I don't think I was going fast enough because the javelin has to go off the screen in order to kill the bird, and then it comes crashing back down. Number 9 would be Tetris. I mean, I think Tetris is one of the greatest games of all time, and there were a couple of versions that were released back in the day. Atari came out with one, Sega came out with one. Tetris appears on pretty much every system. Why wouldn't Tetris be on this list? I mean, I think it would be great to have a Tetris cabinet. How to play. Does anybody not know how to play Tetris by now? This is probably my all-time favorite game. I like the newer versions where it actually shows you down here where the piece is going to fall. I think it really helps. It's a little bit weird playing it with a joystick though. Number 8 would be Double Dragon. Now, Double Dragon is notable because it's one of the first, if not the first, beat-em-up game of all time. Some people may say Renegade was the first one. But really, I think Double Dragon really popularized the beat-em-up genre. And to have a cabinet with Double Dragon 2, and Double Dragon 3, I guess, I think would be a really great asset to their library. Oh, how dare you punch my girlfriend in the stomach and then carry her away with her underwear showing. So I don't think Double Dragon would be Double Dragon without the slowdown. Always like going up this ladder just confuses them. They're like, where did he go? Then I'll go over here and oh my gosh! It's a Bobo! Of course, he won't come up here. He's a coward. Take some bat to the face. Uh-oh, here comes a Bobo. Want a piece of me? Take that. Oh, shoot, I missed. Take that. He keeps backing up on me. Oh, she hit me with a wet. Oh, this is not fair. This is totally not fair. Oh, I'm dead. And number 7 would be a game that kind of would sound unconventional, but was super, super popular back in the day, and that would be Dragon's Lair. Now, I remember the first time I walked into an arcade and I saw Dragon's Lair playing, and it was amazing. It was a cartoon, and I thought, how the heck are they doing that? The world just went nuts over Dragon's Lair back then. With the technology today, it would be easy to throw something like that into an Arcade1Up cabinet, along with Space Ace and maybe Dragon's Lair 2.
In the mysterious caverns below the castle, your odyssey continues against the awesome forces that oppose your efforts to reach the dragon's lair. Lead on, adventurer. Your quest awaits.
Number 6 would be that foul-mouthed little orange blob by the name of Qbert. Now, again, Qbert was a huge game back in the day, and I think it blew people away because it had that pseudo 3D look to it, but it also had that little clunking noise that happened when he fell off the side. I don't know if they could replicate something like that, but having a Qbert machine would be incredible. Back there, back there. Oh, I thought I could like jump past him right as he... Oh, come on, it's game over already? And number 5 and number 4 are kind of similar. Number 5 being the Simpsons Game by Konami. I mean, that's a mega popular game. It's a beat 'em up with the Simpsons characters going through Springfield. And yeah, it gets a little bit repetitive, but again, it was a hugely popular game and one that is requested all the time. The Simpsons. Rusty's Barnacle there. Yeah, I never really paid that much attention to these storefronts. Give me that hamburger. Thank you. Pants, buddy. Where's the police chief when you need him? Big wrestler guy beating up a little kid. That's not cool. And then number 4, the other similar game would be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game. I think that would be great to have a machine like that coupled with TMNT 2, Turtles in Time. The Turtles are always one of the most requested games out there, and I think it would be fantastic to have that game in their lineup. Hang on, April! Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I used to play the NES version of this so much. I could beat the NES version. It was very difficult because you had to really be on your toes to be able to get to the end of that game. Because they didn't give you a lot of continues. Why would I want to go that way? April's over there. My arrow was pointing me to go like out the window. There we go. Alright, April, give me a big kiss. Oh my gosh, it's Shredder. Come back with my girlfriend! Well, I guess turtles don't have girlfriends. Number 3 is one that I'm surprised that they haven't come up with yet, and that's Frogger. Can you tell me anybody who doesn't like the game Frogger? It's such a fun game, and it's really lived on over the years in remakes and updates and sequels and everything. Of course, they did that little bit on Seinfeld with George Costanza, who had the Frogger high score that he didn't want to let go. Imagine if George had an arcade 1-up machine in his house. How often would he play Frogger? I'd be playing it all the time. Eat the fly! Eat the fly! Does anybody know what the crocodile's name is? They actually gave him a name in some of the later sequels to original Frogger. It would be Swampy. Swampy was the name of the... I think it's a crocodile, like I say. I think it's a crocodile. And number 2 is kind of one that... It would be interesting for them to do, but it's Tron. What makes Tron interesting is that it has that specialty controller with the trigger on it, and also the spinner, so you'd have to do a dual setup like that. And also Discs of Tron use the same setup, so putting Tron and Discs of Tron together at last on one arcade system would be phenomenal. Question mark in reverse. Oh no! 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 Okay, I got it. Wow, looks like Discs of Tron actually works. Although I don't know how I'm going to be able to play it with this particular setup. You got to have the spinner and the I guess it's like a throttle control. Oh, and it's in reverse. Oh my gosh! Because this game was originally mirrored from a screen down below, it mirrored it up onto the screen. So I'm getting a backwards version of the game. That's crazy. Of course, in this game, you have to use your spinner to control the targeting right here in the background. This kind of gives you an idea of what it would look like. Not necessarily how well it would play, I'm afraid. Oh, I love that music. This is really difficult to play when you can't aim. I got him! I'm just getting lucky. And then my number one game, I think it's the number one game that everybody wants. And that, of course, would be something that you're probably not going to get, unfortunately, and it's Donkey Kong. Now, of course, Donkey Kong took the world by storm back in 1981. It featured the first instance of Mario. Of course, then he was known as Jumpman. And I think this was really Nintendo's breakout hit game. And as you probably know, Nintendo is pretty protective of their properties, so it's highly unlikely we're going to see Donkey Kong or Donkey Kong Jr. or Mario Brothers or even Donkey Kong 3 in an arcade 1-up cabinet, but that would be fantastic if they actually did something like that. Oh, there we go. That was lucky. Maybe get these two guys. Oh shoot, not enough time. You don't want to jump over those foxfires because they're just so erratic. Get over there. There we go. There we go. That was the quick way of doing it. I didn't get any of Pauline's stuff. Oh! Failed. I failed. I was unable to show you guys the cement factory, but you should know what that looks like by now. As still has the high score. Forgot about that. Alright, well, that's my top 10 list of games that I hope come out sometime in the future from Arcade 1-Up. Now, obviously, your list is going to be different from mine, so go ahead and write down the games in the comments that you would like to see Arcade 1-Up come up with. That's a tricky thing to say. Games that you would like to see Arcade 1-Up come up with. Alright, thank you all for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Oh!